Hey guys, Dr. Eric Narrell again here from Restore Health Center in Bonita Springs, Florida. Welcome back to episode number 2 of TalkO Tuesday. Stands for Thoughts and Challenging Opinions. And I got a special guest here. It's my wife,
Hi.
Jennifer Narrell. And we're here to talk about what was wrong with normal. Why do we need a new normal? Why do we have to always be practicing social distancing? Why do we always need to be wearing masks? Why do we always need to be quarantined? Why does that have to become new when the normal before seemed to be just fine?
And it's very concerning now when you go to the grocery store, or even we were somewhere, like I'm on the sidewalk and they had X's on the sidewalk, and I'm like, is this going to be the new normal?
No, we were going to the beach it's Sunday,
okay,
yesterday.
that's what it was, yes.
And in this wide open area, there's a parking, about a 3-level parking garage, and all the way for about 200 yards to the beach, there were blue taped X's on the ground. Had to stand in line just to go to the car. And it's all outside, and everything that's coming out says outside, heat, humidity, that's Florida.
Kills the coronavirus.
Kills the coronavirus. And so the things that we used to do before, right, that we've always done, that everybody's always heard about whenever you're sick or not feeling well, now it's like the old normal, but it's only like 4 months ago, right? Those things, Jennifer, that we used to do, we do with our kids now to keep them healthy, or if they're not feeling well, the things we did then that seem to work just fine. What were those things that we used to do?
Well, you stay home, we get adjusted, drink lots of water, take vitamins, eat good food.
Right. And staying home, yes, but also we were also encouraging kids to get outside, get some air, get some sunshine, get out, get moving. One of the things that I've always told patients and even our kids is that when you're not feeling well, one of the worst things you can do is to be still and to just sit and to vegetate. You've got to get oxygenated, you've got to move, you've got to be active. And so what we're saying is what really, statistically speaking right now, the mortality rate of infection. That's what's important. When you hear all these stats, it's not about the infection. It's not about the number of cases. Everybody wants to talk about the number of people infected. That's not as important as the mortality rate of the infected. And right now the mortality rate is only 1 to 2%, which by the way is extremely low when you look at anything out there. And by the way, the mortality rate of COVID or coronavirus is actually lower than the current flu, which has been going alongside the COVID-19 right now. And so what we're trying to say is that we didn't really know what to do. There was this new thing that came across the seas or whatever, landed on our shores. We had to act on the information that we had, which for whatever reason, we didn't have all the information. But now that we have the data, I think it's time for us to wake up and just go, there's times where we do different things, we market, and research comes back and we have to change, right?
Yes, it's time to get back to work. It's
Right.
time to get back to shopping. It's time to go to the grocery store, and it's time for our kids to be together with other friends again. And it's time for all of us to get out and be with friends. And it's really time for us to go to church again and to be just in community again. So
that's right. So get up, get out, live your life, and be in joy. Research has shown that when you have fear or you live in worry and fear, that it raises your cortisol levels, which suppresses your immune system. So while you're home scared to death, you're actually making yourself more susceptible. So get up, get out, live your life, and we'll see you back here next week for episode 3 to TalkO Tuesday. Thanks to special guest Jennifer for coming and joining us today, and we'll see you next week.
have a great week.